Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all things finance, retirement, and everything in between. Today's video is something that affects millions of Canadians and can have a huge impact on their financial future. We're diving deep into the changes to federal pensions in Canada, specifically the Canada Pension Plan CPP, Old Age Security OAS, and the overall retirement landscape that's evolving in April 2025. As you know, navigating retirement can feel like a maze of complicated rules and shifting regulations. But don't worry, I've got your back. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how these changes will affect you, your benefits, and your retirement planning. Let's break it all down so you don't miss out on any of the essential details. So grab a coffee, and let's get into it. Before we talk about the upcoming changes, let's take a quick step back and understand what the federal pension system looked like before April 2025. Canada's pension system is made up of three key components: the Canada Pension Plan CPP, Old Age Security OAS, and the Guaranteed Income Supplement GIS. First, there's the Canada Pension Plan. This is a contributory plan where workers and employers both contribute a portion of earnings. When you retire, the amount you get back is based on how much you contributed throughout your working years. Most Canadians are automatically enrolled, and the benefit amount depends on your earnings history. Next, we have Old Age Security OAS, which is a non-contributory benefit available to all Canadians who meet certain residency requirements. OAS is not based on how much you've paid into the system, but rather on how long you've lived in Canada. It's available to those aged 65 and older, but the amount is income tested, meaning the wealthier you are, the less you'll get. Finally, there's the Guaranteed Income Supplement GIS, which is a supplement for low-income seniors who receive OAS. If your income is below a certain threshold, you could qualify for GIS, which helps make sure that seniors have enough to live on. That's the foundation. But now, things are about to change, and these changes will impact how much you'll receive and when you'll start receiving it. So, what's happening in April 2025? The biggest change coming to Canada's pension system in 2025 revolves around the Canada Pension Plan CPP. This plan has been undergoing a significant transformation over the last few years, with an expansion designed to provide Canadians with more financial security in retirement. Let's talk about what you need to know. First, let's address the CPP expansion. Over the past decade, the government has been working to gradually increase the benefits offered by the CPP. Starting in 2025, we'll see full implementation of this expanded plan. What does this mean? In simple terms, you'll be able to contribute more, and as a result, you'll get more when it's time to retire. Under the old system, CPP replaced around 25% of your pre-retirement income. With the expansion, that replacement rate will increase to 33%. This might not sound like a huge difference, but it can make a big impact over the course of your retirement, especially when combined with other retirement income sources like personal savings or employer pensions. Now, this change won't be felt by everyone equally. The new higher CPP benefit will be phased in gradually. For those who started working after 2019, you'll see the increased contribution rates from the start, meaning your higher benefits will kick in when you retire. If you've been working longer, you'll see this change come into effect in increments, but eventually, everyone will benefit from the enhanced plan. One of the key things to keep in mind is that the age at which you choose to start receiving CPP can still have a major impact on the amount you receive. You can start your CPP as early as 60, but if you wait until 65, you'll get a higher monthly payout. If you wait until 70, the amount will increase even more. However, with the changes to CPP, starting at 65 might no longer be the sweet spot for everyone, especially if you've been contributing at the higher rates after the plan's expansion. This means we're going to need to rethink retirement timing and saving strategies. The second big change is coming to Old Age Security OAS. Unlike CPP, which is based on your contributions, OAS is a flat benefit based on your residency in Canada. In the past, OAS has been available to Canadians aged 65 and up. but there have been concerns about the affordability of the program as Canada's aging population grows. So starting in April 2025, there are a few things you need to know about OAS. First off, the eligibility age for OAS will be gradually rising from 65 to 67. This change is part of the government's effort to ensure the sustainability of the OAS program, as life expectancy increases and more people are living longer. The change won't be immediate, though. Anyone born before 1960 will still be eligible for OAS at age 65. However, if you were born after 1960, you'll see your eligibility age increase by 2 years. This might seem like a long way off, but it's important to start planning ahead for these adjustments, especially if you're counting on OAS as a key part of your retirement income. One of the other significant changes to OAS is the income testing mechanism. Previously, high-income seniors could have their OAS benefits clawed back or reduced based on their income. The income threshold for this clawback is also being adjusted. As of 2025, the clawback will be more gradual, meaning you won't see your OAS benefits disappear completely until your income reaches a higher level. For those receiving OAS, you'll also notice that the monthly payment amounts will increase as part of ongoing cost of living adjustments. These adjustments, tied to inflation, will help seniors maintain their purchasing power as the cost of living rises. Now, let's talk about the Guaranteed Income Supplement GIS. GIS is a crucial benefit for low-income seniors who rely on it to make ends meet. This program is designed to top up OAS for those who don't have enough income to support themselves in retirement. In April 2025, the government is increasing the income thresholds for GIS eligibility. This means that more seniors will be able to qualify for GIS, helping those who are struggling the most financially. If you're on the lower end of the income spectrum, you might see a boost in the amount of GIS you receive, which can be a significant difference. Additionally, the monthly GIS payments are being adjusted upwards as well, in line with inflation. These increases are designed to ensure that low-income seniors can maintain their standard of living, despite the rising cost of living. The key takeaway here is that if you or someone you know relies on GIS, the changes in 2025 will provide some relief. So now that we know the details about the changes to CPP OAS and GIS, let's talk about what this all means for you. How should you be planning for these shifts, and how can you make the most of them? First, let's talk about retirement planning. If you've been relying heavily on OAS and CPP, it's a good idea to reassess your financial strategy. With OAS eligibility increasing and the potential for higher CPP payouts, you may want to consider delaying your retirement or working longer to maximize your benefits. Additionally, with GIS increasing for low-income seniors, this could provide more financial cushion for those who need it the most. If you're already planning to rely on GIS, you may find that the changes in 2025 offer greater financial stability. Finally, the CPP expansion means that for those who are still a few years away from retirement, you'll have a better safety net. This could allow you to save less on your own or focus on other investments, knowing that your CPP benefits will be higher when the time comes. The pension landscape in Canada is undergoing some important changes in April 2025. From the expansion of the Canada Pension Plan to the gradual increase in old age security eligibility, these updates will significantly impact how you plan for retirement. Understanding these changes and adjusting your retirement strategies accordingly will put you in the best position to succeed. As always, make sure to consult with a financial advisor to tailor these changes to your specific situation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on all things retirement and personal finance. Until next time, take care and start planning for a secure future.